Hello everyone. In this chapter, we'll understand data classes and we'll see how we can use them in Python. If you are looking to build simple classes, for example, let's say a class which holds some data or a collection of fields, then data classes are the best way. So for example, let's say you want to build a class which holds some data for you. So just to give an example, think about this class. So we have a class called stock, and we are providing three variables, three values when we are constructing the class. So the init constructor will take these three inputs: company name, and the price of the stock, and the stock number of stocks itself. Now I can simply create or instantiate this class, and I can simply say I'll say, okay, I want Apple is the company name, and the price is, let's just say, $180, and the stocks I hold is 100. And if I want to just get the attributes, so if I instantiate the class, I will be able to access all these attributes, the instance attributes, right? So so I can simply print them out, and these are the outputs, for example, right? Now, let's say I want to create another instance. Let's just call it as h2, and I can do the same thing, but I can pass some other values. Like for example, I can say Google, uh, and I can say something else. Like let's say I have 115 something, and let's say I hold 50. So now we have h1 and we have h2. So these are the two instances of the stock class. And this, as you can see, we can just, if we print this, then we'll get some object ID and so on. So this is not very useful information, right? So there are two main things which we are interested when we are building data classes. Or before going to data classes, some things which is important is, like I mentioned in the beginning, we want to create these classes so that they hold some data for us. Now, if we are creating the classes, or if we are building these classes to hold the data, then we should have some good wrapper methods, right? Whenever we print something, let's say if we print h1, it should show something which is uh, information about the class or information about the instance. And if we should be able to compare the instances, for example, let's say I want to compare h1 and h2 to see if they are same or not, or if h1 is greater than something, greater than h2 or so and so on, right? All these things we are not able to do. Like for example, if I try to compare h1 to h2, now it will obviously say false because they are not same. But let's say I repeat h1 with h2, right? So h1 and h2, they contain the same data. So like as you can see, the Apple and the price is same and the stocks is same. So h1 is actually equal to h2. And if we try to print in terms of data, if we try to print, it says false, even though the values of the values of the attributes, all the attributes are same. Now, if you want to fix this, what we should do is we should have some good wrapper dunder method in order to print correct data, in order to get a good representation of the class itself. And we should also implement the equal method, like if you are planning to compare multiple instances, right? So like here we are overwriting the equal, not really overwriting, we are implementing the dunder equal method, and we are saying if the values, company values of the instance, the self instance, price, company, and stocks are similar to the other one which we provide as input, then it should return true, otherwise it should return false. Now, if I, for example, run this code, then I will get. Sorry about that. I think I should be simple. Let's see it. I think now it should work. So now it says true because the values of all the attributes hold the same values. Now this is a lot of boilerplate code. I don't want to write all of this. Now data class comes to the rescue. Now we'll reformulate this same problem, and we will try to see how we can use data classes to implement it.